Hello guys and welcome to this Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I want to talk about gear and especially the secrets behind getting the best gear you could ever get and basically keeping the best gear that you can ever get. Because I see a lot of people just selling off blue gear, selling off 5-star gear whenever they start to get 6-star and legendary gear. And obviously, that is a huge mistake without taking a look at their substats. Even just taking a look at their substats, that is not always enough, because if you want to maximize everything, then, you know, for example, take a look at this chestplate here. This is a Savage chestplate. It's only 5-star blue. And, you know, that is not very good. But, in fact, this has been my best chestplate in Savage for years. Because I can't for the life of me get a 6-star with good substats. I've gotten 6 stars with, you know, a 6-star legendary attack chestplate, but not with the right substats. And then, you know, then who cares? Because you want crit rate, crit damage, and potentially speed as well. So, imagine that. I've played this game for years, and this is one of my best chestplates in this game. Only because it's Savage, because I have a lot better ones in not Savage. This means that even blue 5-star can be usable. Now, for example, you take a look at this. Wow, these boots are crazy. No, when you take a look at them, they are horrible. Now, in fact, my best gear isn't on my Ray at the moment, though. But, okay, take a look at this. What's the best potential here? Well, this could have rolled quad roll crit rate. Would that have been good? Well, it would be better, but it still would be worse than just having also crit damage, speed, and getting a couple rolls on different things. Because in total, the substats number is 15%. It's only 15 substats here that is actually usable. But if you take a look at this one, it's 18% usable substat. Of course, when you take a look at the gloves and things like this, then you see there is a 6-star legendary piece with a double roll crit rate, attack, total 31% usable substats. Now, it is possible to get a better glove that is blue and getting the higher number of substats than this. It is kind of simple. Take a look at this. Alright, I have to pick up my ammo on myself. Alright, this is crit damage gloves. This is pretending that it is a blue. Now, you could have substats, crit rate, and attack on your main things here. On the first 2 rolls. You will roll 1 in each. Already, that is 28% substats. And if you also roll speed, that is in total 34% substats on a blue piece. And if you count that, 34, that is higher than this current, that is 31. So just the substats itself is getting higher. But not only that, if you also count the glyphs, you can get a +8 on speed, and guess what? +8 on the attack percentage as well, pushing this up to a 50% substats. So in fact, a blue piece could have been a lot better than this one. Currently, this is 40%. So imagine that, a 6-star legendary that seems to be very good, a blue one can be better. If you get those, especially if you have one of these stats, because attack and speed can be glyphed, and having something to glyph is incredible. So I always recommend having attack percent and speed percent on a piece. Even though, yes, you don't necessarily want all the rolls to land in those, because you only want a minimum amount of those. Because crit damage gloves, the reason why crit damage gloves is better than crit rate gloves is pretty simple. Crit rate. These can roll on a 6-star piece up to 60%. And the best way to basically count how good a glove is, or any piece is, pretty much take, this is 80% substats. 80% substats, and on the crit rate glove you only have 60%. So basically, if you have a crit rate glove with 20% more substats on 20% more substats, then that is just as good as a main stat 80% crit damage with 20% less on the substats, if you know what I mean. So not necessarily crit rate is that bad. Let's take a look, for example, on my Rotos. He's a little bit of a special one here, because take a look at this. This piece looks subpar, kind of, because it's crit rate, and people like, it's crit rate, I want crit damage. Yes, but take a closer look at the substats on this one. Actually, let's remove my notes for a little bit here. Alright, 18 speed, 12 attack, 13 crit damage. This is a lot of substats. 43% substats. Now that is very good, especially on someone like Rotos, because then health also matters. And as you see, we have 3 stats that we can glyph, and that is amazing. Obviously having crit damage here instead of crit rate, swapping these two would be better, but in my case this is my best gloves for Rotos. Every single substat here is amazing, incredible. Also the rolls are pretty good. This is average, this is a little over average I think, because maximum could be 7, 14. Speed max all the way, incredible, amazing piece of gear, even though it's crit rate. And even take a look at this. This is a 5-star legendary with kind of low rolls, but still this happened to be my best Rotos piece. 35% substat, pretty good. Now the helmet here, if you would have taken a look at this before it was leveled at all, what would you have seen? That's right, you would have seen a 6% attack and maybe a 7% crit damage. And then you think, well, that's garbage. But it has the potential to roll also crit rate, and you could have also rolled speed. I can show an example of that. So in total this is 32% substat plus this attack 35% substats. Actually, let's try to find that helmet right away. I think it's a Savage helmet, if I'm not mistaken. Probably this one. Yeah, take a look at this one. At first, you might have seen 5 speed, 6% crit damage. That's a really bad base, but then it rolled 11 and 13. And not only that, it also rolled attack and crit rate. Now, there's a little small chance of this happening, that you roll all the perfect substats, but overall this piece is also incredible. Let's see, how many percentage substats does it have? It has 20, 30, 37% plus 8, that is 45% substat. And that, imagine that is on a blue piece with low rolls, potentially low rolls when you first found it. When you find it, you look at it and yeah, it's kind of trash, but after leveling it, it has potential to be the best piece ever. 45% substats in this one. Also, you can roll some speed, but I haven't done that because I haven't had a need to do that. Amazing piece. This one, good for example, Rotos, because it's health. And yeah, so this is just basically trying to min-max your damage dealers, trying to get maximum number of substats. Blue items can still be good, even though it doesn't necessarily have high rolls. It can roll those later on, and glyphing is huge. on for something completely different, and that is accessories. Now, on damage dealers, it is pretty simple. You want crit damage on your main stat here, and then attack on the substats. Now, this doesn't make a huge difference really, like getting 90 attack or only 30 or whatever. Doesn't really matter that much, but it helps. And also on the rotos, having health ring is actually better. But on a normal nuker, you would want attack with attack percentage. And sometimes having a defense with a lot of percentages can be better than a attack main stat with no percentages. So yeah. Now, if you talk about support champions, okay, this is a bad example because I don't have the right pieces equipped. I can actually show the right pieces. Now, this one is amazing. It is only, it's only a 5-star, but take a look at this. Quad roll accuracy. That is insane. This is my obviously highest accuracy on a amulet for this faction. Incredible. And so, you know, even a 6-star epic could not reach the same type of numbers as this. But on basically on epic pieces, they're easier to roll 3 rolls on the same stat though, just so you have that. So even a quad roll 4-star has the potential of getting at least 40 substats on a single roll like this. So if you want as high accuracy as possible, even a 4-star legendary could be better. And if you talk about lower level gear, especially like Spider, I heard the talk about Spider 10 and Spider 11, that Spider 10 has higher chance of getting 5-star instead of 4-star, but it's a much higher chance of getting uncommon. On an uncommon, you can only have 1 roll on something. So having 1 roll accuracy in a 5-star piece, or a double or potentially a triple roll in a 4-star piece is gonna be better than 1 roll in a 5-star piece. Getting more accuracy out of that. Obviously, the glyphs, if you can get a 6-star piece with a quad roll or a triple roll, you have the potential of glyphing and getting plus 16. But the plus 16 does not make up for, you know, 10 lower accuracy. So people selling 5-star pieces, selling not legendary pieces, I think that's a huge mistake, because if you take a look at maybe this has my best gear at the moment. Yeah, take a look at this. This is my best gear. 24 36% substats, is that it? Yeah, I think that 36% substats in this piece plus glyphs, 47% blue piece, and that is my best piece actually. And if you take a look at my banner, now this banner is not that good, but it happened to be my best one. Now obviously I would want double roll attack and speed, and therefore it is very important to not just sell off anything that looks bad. Now normally I would sell a piece like this, but you also have to take a look at how many attack banners do you have for damage dealers. Now in my case, this is all my attack banners. This one, higher speed, no attack percentage. This one, attack percentage but no rolls, no speed, and that is all I have. So just be careful that you have one of each type of banner, that you don't just sell off even though it looks bad. That is also especially the case with normal gear. Especially, you know, bottom pieces is the hardest to get. A 5-star blue has been my best savage piece for a long time. So yeah, that is basically the main thing. Also, in terms of rolling gear and what to actually keep when you take a look at things, especially banners. If you get a legendary or epic banner, don't just sell it, because if you take a look, for example, at this one, I haven't sold this for a reason, because if this triple rolls or quad rolls, then I could use a Chaos Ore and potentially get a quad speed or quad attack with attack, a main stat or anything like that. So yeah, this is garbage by itself already right now, but this has the huge potential of being a triple or quad roll speed or any other useful stat like that. And obviously, pieces like this, chance to prevent skill cooldown, I keep everything, because if I try to sell this, it doesn't give me much. Like this one, 33,000. Like, why would I sell this when it has the potential to be useful? Because, for example, on my KMR, let's take a look at him. I use him in a dragon and stuff like that, and his... look at this. This is not even rolled. And there's a reason for that, because I don't want him to be rolled. Now this one I can actually roll, because I want him to be as squishy as possible. I want him to die against the dragon. And then I need these prevent skill cooldown chances, but with not even rolled. And this is 4-star garbage. So, but 4-star garbage is actually the best option in this case. So don't sell those pieces at all, and I keep everything just in case, because maybe this can roll triple accuracy and be my best piece with the skill prevention. And never sell any reaction gears at all. I say never sell anything with it. Have always something or everything, and blood shield is the most rare thing ever. Keep everything you get from this. Yeah. So hopefully you, after seeing this, you will be a lot more careful with what you actually sell. Because when you just do a run and just sell the piece right off because it looks bad initially, it can actually be an upgrade for some of your chances. Maybe not the best, maybe not the best piece you have, but having a good piece on a secondary damage dealer or a support or something can be a huge help. And this way, you are not accidentally selling a good banner. There's a good chance that I have, in the past, I have gotten better banners for Inithwi like this, but I've sold it because it didn't look good. And even this one started off only having 7% attack and flat defense. Take a look at that. That is the, off the bat, and you can see, take a look at this. Well, in the best cases, only rolls double attack and that's it. But look at this. This is my best damage dealer. Look at this stats, 7,000 attack. All of this in lethal gear. Incredible. So be careful what you sell. Be careful about everything. Your gear is absolutely everything. If you sell a good gear piece, then I would cry. Anyway, so that's just a little tip that I have. Keep everything, and especially if you have something that you can chaos or potentially in the future, like this one. If this triple rolls on this on health, this can be good. I could potentially then chaos or this, and it can be suddenly good. Actually, I want to take a look at my reaction gear and take a look if there's something that I want to chaos or right now. Is there? Now this one is lucky, but has still good potential like it is. Resistance, I want everything. Attack and attack. Double accuracy, this one has potential still. This one, double attack, okay, that's good enough for me. Defense with triple defense, amazing. Defense with these. Okay, just for fun, let's try to KSR this. Now, these rolls here are pretty garbage. Unless one roll is a low roll. So, if I roll something better, then that's good. Let's see what I get. Attack, the defense, and health. Now, in my opinion, this is a better piece for someone with good substats because I got a lot more health and defense. So, but the main stat is not that good. Obviously not the most perfect example of something the KSR, but I hope you understand what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you liked. If you did, then leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have any questions or anything. And I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.